Hello everyone, welcome back to our class. Today we are going to learn about active and passive voice. Part 2. Changing interrogative sentences into passive voice. The auxiliary or the helping verbs am, is, are, have, has and will. The question words what, when, where, how and why. And modal verbs such as shall, can, may that are used to ask questions do not change their position in the passive voice. Let's understand this with example. Have you invited them? Have is a helping verb which we have used here in the active voice. When you are changing into passive voice, have will remain the same. It will not change the position. The passive voice sentence will be, have they been invited by you? WH question, who designed the museum? This sentence is in active voice. While changing into passive voice, who, WHO question, who will remain same. Who was the museum designed by? Can is a modal verb. Can you call the electrician for repair? This sentence is in active voice. And in this also, when you are changing into passive voice, the modal verb can will remain the same. Can the electrician be called by you for repair? The auxiliary verbs do, does and did do not appear in the passive voice. Example, do you polish your shoes every day? This sentence is in active voice. Do and does, they are used in the present tense. The other forms of verb which are used in the present tense are is, am, are. So when we are changing into passive voice, we cannot use do, does or did. Instead, for do and does, we can use is, am, are. For did, as it is a past tense, we will use was or were according to the number of subject. Do you polish your shoes every day? Now do, as I told you, it is in the present tense. So according to the subject, we can use is, am, are. Your shoes, we are changing the object into subject. So your shoes is a plural noun. So we use the helping verb are. Are your shoes polished by you every day? Passive voice. Did she win the medal? Now did is a past tense which is in the active voice. When you are changing into passive voice, for past tense we will use was or were according to the subject. The medal is a singular subject, so we have used here the helping verb was. Was the medal won by her? Interrogatives in the continuous tense add being before the main verb. Are you sorting the papers? This sentence is in active voice. Sorting is a continuous tense. So we have add being in the passive voice before the main verb, that is sorted. Are the papers being sorted by you? Was the surgeon performing a surgery? This sentence is in active voice. Performing is a continuous tense, and so in the passive voice we will add being. Was the surgery being performed by the surgeon? This sentence is in passive voice. Changing imperative sentences into passive voice. Imperative sentences means command, request and advice. Unleash the dog now. Now this is a command which is in the active voice. When changing into passive voice, we use the words like let. Let the dog be unleashed now. Next one, please call the doctor urgently. This is an example of request which is in the active voice. When changing into passive voice, we use you are requested to call the doctor urgently. Now here if you notice, we do not have the subject you. But sometimes it is understood when it is not mentioned. So you can use the pronoun you. That's all for today. Thank you.